Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for being here. I'm back in some form, I guess, this morning. Good morning. Good morning. I see you guys coming in. I don't know why there's a little latency here. I see you all here. Thanks for being here. Rabbits Running, Rose Armstead, Monica Taylor, Adrian Wiley. Thanks for being here. Etta G, Big Steak. Thanks for being here. Linda Gamble, my mod. I appreciate you. Rabbits Running. Who else? C. Lewis, thanks for being here. Who else? Deborah Banks, thanks for being here. Etta G, thanks for being here. Who said that? Who else? Erica Rogers, thanks, Ann Thong, for being here. Thanks, guys, for being here. I'm sipping on my Theraflu this morning. All right. So we did not have a pop-in yesterday, guys. It was impossible. I could not get out of bed. I was not feeling well at all. I couldn't do it. And I had already started preparing my show. I said, I got to lay here in this bed, baby. So I had to get my rest, and I'm glad I did because I kind of slightly feel a little better this morning. Not 100%, but I do feel better than I did yesterday. So we're here. I hope I don't look as bad as I feel. Oh my God. But we're here. We're going to get through it. As you guys can see going across the screen, everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay. Let's get into the show. Hopefully you guys got your coffee and tea and got where you need to be this morning safely. Thanks. I see the love. Thanks, Big Steak, for the hearts. Okay. Yes. And for everybody else joining. We got some great topics. Let's get into it. I don't know if I'm gonna get through all of them because golly, I put together a huge show this morning. But let's get started, okay? As you guys know, Love and Marriage Huntsville, they did release their promo pics for season 7 coming up. So we got that. I don't know why my emails are not going over. That's weird. But we're gonna go old school, so I have it here. Then they put out a synopsis as well. So we're gonna look at that, okay? We're gonna look at that. You guys probably by now have seen the pictures of Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's their promo pics. For those of you that haven't seen, that's them. I wish I could put it on the screen. I don't know why I've been sending it to my damn email and it's not coming up. But that's them. They do have a new couple right down there at the bottom right corner, right there beside Destiny. Because Lewis and Tiffany, they're not coming back for quite some time. So that is them, child. That's Tisha and Marceau up top. In the middle is Maurice and Kimmy. There's Martel sitting there looking like a waiter. There's Melody on the left. I don't know why they put Mel and Martel beside each other. They're still trying to pair them two together for some odd reason. Don't know. At the bottom left is Courtney and Stormy. There's Nell and Chris Fletcher. There's Destiny by herself. And then there's the new couple that's going to be shown on the new season. Okay, as you guys can see, Love and Marriage Huntsville, the new season will start on May the 4th, as you guys can see there at the bottom. Okay, Martella, like you ready to go serve some biscuits or something with that damn suit on. I don't know what he giving, child. But May 4th, the new season will begin. All right, so let's get into the synopsis of what they're saying will be going on for the new season, child. Because it's gonna be the same bullshit, pretty much. That's what it's giving. It's gonna be the same old mess. It says those pictures were added together. All right, so I'm gonna read to you guys what they're saying. This is the synopsis for the new season, and it reads: says that Martel faces legal troubles, which we already know that. Y'all know it's for the DV in the 3rd degree and the harassing communications where he was arrested. They did say that the cameras did pick it up, so they may show him coming out of the jail or something of that nature. All right, so they're saying that Stormy and Courtney discover an unexpected love triangle as they reconnect with old friends. What could that mean? When I hear love connection or love triangle, I'm thinking about that situation like Mel, Martel, and Ariane. Is a situation with somebody cheating? I don't know. That's weird, but that's what they're saying. Says Stormy and Courtney discover an unexpected love triangle as they reconnect with old friends. Not sure what that means. It says that Destiny returns with a splash to confront her ex-boyfriend, which we know is Moses, and we also know that Sonny will also be shown on the show. That says who is now married to a former producer, which is Sonny of the show. Okay. It says, meanwhile, Letitia and Marceau struggle with the pros and cons of working with family on Maurice and Kimmy's new investment property. I hope that ain't that little tiny building look like they're going to be making hot dogs or something up in there. If that's going to be their storyline, another fake thing. So now they're piggybacking off each other for a storyline is what it's giving. Kimmy and Maurice, and Tisha and Marcel will be piggybacking off of each other for a storyline this season. And of course, you know, Tisha and them going to throw in the whole SO as well. All right, it goes on to say that also Melody takes the ladies away to a tropical isle to work on their friendships, where everyone's past comes to a head, okay, which we already know. They went to the Virgin Islands. If you guys saw the pictures, they were on a yacht. All of them were there. And it sounds like, from what I'm told, that there was some type of altercation, I think, where Stormy said something out of the way to Melody, at which it was a little issue there. Okay, Destiny was there as well on the cash trip too. So I don't know, child. And it's looking like Tisha and Stormy may have bonded and they may be cool again. So I guess I want to see what their reaction will be, or their interaction rather will be, for the new season of Love and Marriage Huntsville as well. But that's going to be what it is. They have not said anything about this new couple and what their role will be for the new season of season 7 for Love and Marriage Huntsville. But I guess we'll see. So I guess there'll be maybe an addition, kind of like Big Lou and Tiffany. I don't know, child. But they didn't even speak on them and what their role will be. But Destiny is definitely back for season 7. So they just put it in there. All right, let's move on. I'm getting some news too. Some rumors are going around saying that the Tawana Jackson woman who was over the women's empowerment panel that invited Martel to be on the panel, at which she then took him off after she got all the backlash. I'm hearing that the two of them may be seeing each other, you guys. Have you guys heard this rumor? It's a rumor going around that the woman that was over the women's empowerment panel, Tawana Jackson, they're saying that she and Martel may be seeing each other. Okay, it's giving weird. That could be why Ariane is out here acting crazy, lashing out at Martel, because, you know, anytime he gets a new woman in his life, he's seeing somebody. She was the same way when Martel was seeing Sheree, fake seeing Sheree, because y'all know that Melody already said that relationship was fake. It was court, through the court, saying that it was just business. But the fact that Martel was showing Sheree all of this attention, they were seen in New York where they went live together. Throughout that whole time, Ariane was going on live, calling Sheree an old bitch and all this other stuff. But that's what the rumor is out there, that Tawana Jackson, honey, Tawana Jackson. Let me see, can I pull, because I think I had something so you guys can see who this person is. The Tawana Jackson, honey, the woman who is in charge of the women empowerment panel. They're saying that she is supposed to be seeing Martel. Now, she actually listed on her page, because y'all remember I reached out to her. I reached out to her when this whole women empowerment panel came up, and Martel's name was listed on there with this long thing where he was talking about all the things he was doing for the community. And I was like, sis, what are you doing? Because obviously you have not done your homework when it comes to him, because this person, honey, has nothing to do with no women empowerment, period. Like, Martel has nothing to do with women empowerment, but she took him down off the panel and they decided not to have him. But she did list that she was a huge fan of the show, that she watched the show Love and Marriage Huntsville, so she knew who he was. Okay, she knew who he was, which lets me know you knew prior to asking him to be on the show what he was into and what he had going on. Okay, I'm trying to get to, give me a second. I'm trying to scroll and get to it. For the women empowerment, child. I said, I know damn well she didn't ask this clown to get up there and speak on no women empowerment when he don't know nothing about no damn women empowerment. Who has he ever empowered? I mean, we did see you running up in Melody's face on the show. We did see you doing a whole lot of other things. Ariana said you be going upside her head. What's empowering about that? I hate when I can't find something right quick. Oh, give me a second. Y'all remember she had a whole flyer out talking about women empowerment. I said, what? How you got women empowerment, child? And Lord have mercy. I feel like I skipped it. We'll come back to it. Shit, I spend a block on that. But anyway, we talked about it here on my channel about the whole Tawana. She got the short hair, kind of dark skin. Well, she's kind of medium fair skin lady. Real hippie like. She's said to be dating Martel. So I heard rumors that he was dating somebody, but I didn't know that it would be her. Allegedly. We said allegedly because I haven't seen no pictures with them together, but what was sent to me and said and rumored is that he was seeing someone, and that Tawana Jackson, the woman who was over the women empowerment panel, is the person that he's supposed to be seeing. So that could be why Ariana is lashing out and calling Martel out and questioning his fatherhood and all this other stuff, because she always gets mad when he's seeing somebody else. So that's it. And that's all on that, child. I don't know. As I get more updates, I will definitely update you guys. Not because I care so much, but that's because it's what's being talked about. Okay, I try to keep you guys up on all of that. All right, let's get into it. I found a situation that was going on. TD Jakes sounds like he and his wife Sarita Jakes may be having some issues. Found something that was sent to me where TD Jakes is getting a lot of pushback online for a statement that he made about his wife Sarita Jakes, where he says that she is an ungrateful woman who speaks more than she should. Now he wants her, I guess, for the rest of her life to thank him for taking her out of a destitute place where she kind of grew up poor. She already had, like, I think 2 children by the time she and TD Jakes met, and he kind of had some stuff going on with his life, so he kind of helped her out. And when they got married, her life kind of changed because, you know, he was able to, you know, I guess get that huge church Potter's house over there in Texas. And yeah, so he's been talking out, he's been speaking out, and he's pretty much letting her know, you talk too much, you need to be quiet, because that's not helping in our business. I'm going to go ahead and play for you something that was sent to me. Shout out to Bangis, okay? All right, let's get into it. I want to get all the way to the front of it so you guys can hear. Let me turn it all the way up, because, baby, when I heard this, I said, hold up, TD Jakes. I know you ain't out here.
TD Jakes has gained attention for his controversial remarks about his wife, Sarita Jakes. In several interviews and public appearances, Jakes has referred to his wife as a very ungrateful woman who cannot keep her mouth shut on sensitive issues. This has raised eyebrows and sparked discussions about the dynamics of their marriage. Jakes and Sarita have been married for over 3 decades and have 5 children together. They have built a strong empire together, with Jakes as the leader of the Potter's House, a non-denominational megachurch, and Sarita as the co-pastor. Despite their successful partnership, it seems that their marriage is not without its challenges. In a recent interview, Jakes shared that his wife often speaks out on sensitive issues, causing tension in their relationship. He stated that Sarita is a very ungrateful woman who cannot keep her mouth shut, and always has something to say, even on sensitive matters. This statement has caused quite a stir, with many questioning why Jakes would publicly refer to his wife in such a negative light. However, Jakes has also revealed more reason behind his frustration with Sarita's outspokenness. He reminds Sarita of the time when he saved her from an abusive husband who almost took her life. In the early years of their marriage, Sarita was in an abusive relationship, and Jakes stepped in to protect her and provide her with a better life. He also reminds her of how he took her out of a middle-class family and gave her a renowned status in society. These incidents have been etched in Jakes' mind, and he feels that Sarita should be more grateful for all that he has done for her. Jakes also adds that he has been Sarita's shield and protector, and he expects her to respect and support him in return, rather than always betraying his trust. But when she speaks out on sensitive issues without thinking of the consequences, it not only puts a strain on our marriage, but also on our ministry. He acknowledges that their marriage is not perfect, but Sarita should be more understanding and cautious with what she says. Jakes' remarks about his wife may have caused controversy, but they also shed light on the realities of marriage. Thanks for watching.
What y'all think about that? I despise a person who try to tell you when you talking too much. If she is sharing in ministry with you, she has just as much right to speak just like you do. You guys, she's like a co-pastor or whatever, I think, of the church. And I think they said that he stepped down and his daughter has stepped up as like the pastor, being that all of these things are going on with this whole Diddy situation, with his name being brought up in the Diddy case, saying that he's been in FOs. Y'all know we talked about him being a strong bottom and all this other stuff allegedly. But it's weird to me that he would go out and do interviews and speaking of his wife in that manner. Of course, you guys heard that she was in a very abusive relationship, is what they're saying, and he stepped in to protect her and take on her 2 boys that she had at the time. During that time, TD Jakes used to be a truck driver before he became a pastor. I was kind of doing some homework on him. But so he kind of had a little coin, because y'all know truck drivers, they make pretty good money, especially if you're over the road. But so he was able to take her out of that destitute place that she was in, the middle class. Y'all heard me say she was in a middle class type of family. She was in a very abusive relationship that almost ended her life. And he came in and kind of saved her, took care of her boys, adopted her sons. And now I guess he just wants her to just be this wife who just sits up with this big hat on in his church as the first lady and just not have a voice at all. I don't know if I would want to do that. I don't know if I would want to do that just because you feel like you rescued me, that you don't feel that I have a voice. And I think that was very distasteful for him to do as a pastor, as her husband, as somebody who's supposed to be her right-hand man, her protector, her provider, all of those things. I think it was very insensitive of him to speak in terms of her of that way, to say that you run your mouth too much and you're ungrateful, you don't speak highly of me and you speak too much. Like, I think she should be able to speak on whatever she feels she needs to speak on. Now, does she need to do interviews telling their private business? No. And I'm not saying she's doing that, but I think that he needs to allow her to have free speech whenever she speaks. She has a ministry as well. And however she chooses to come in and speak on certain things, that's her right. That's all right. And she shouldn't have to keep paying you and repaying you. And you don't need to keep throwing that in her face for the rest of her life because you saved her. I despise people who use that as a means to try to control you. Have anybody ever been in a situation where a person do something for you and every time you turn around, they want to throw that in your face as a means to make you feel like, oh, you owe me forever. You owe me forever because I did this for you or I was there for you. Okay, thank you for being there for me, but I'm not going to not speak and not be myself because you did something for me. Like, thank you for doing what you did. Thank you for bending over backwards and doing whatever it was that you did. But please don't think that that's going to make me be quiet and not have a voice because you are the bishop and the pastor. Like, absolutely not. Thanks for being here, Tyra Daniels. I appreciate you, dear. Okay. That was weird. That was weird. But what do you guys think about that? You could put it in the chat. Do you think that says that she's tired of his BS? In my opinion, she could be. Because you never know what go on in somebody's home from what you see, on TV, or if you see them at church. There's no perfect relationship and or marriage. People go through things all the time. But I feel like she should feel free to be able to speak on what she wants to speak about. And he should not be doing interviews downing her because he getting tore up online for how he spoke on her and how he's telling her she needs to shut her mouth. I don't agree with that. Don't tell me to shut my mouth. Let me be who I am. This is who I was when you met me. Now, everybody has some things in their life that they can brush up on and kind of change along the way. If you got a funky ass attitude, yeah, don't a man want to be around that? So I can see, you kind of fixing some things along the way so that you can be able to be dealt with a little bit better or tolerated a little bit better, because everybody has some things in their life that they need to change. I mean, I got a smart ass mouth and I don't know if that's going to ever change, but it is. It kind of is what it is, but it works. It works for my marriage, okay? It works. My husband loves me how I am, and that's just what it is. I mean, do I have some shit I could change? Probably. I think we all do, but don't be telling people when to talk and you talk too much and you need to dial back and shut up. Like, no, it ain't gonna be none of that. But you can put in chat how y'all feel about it. Y'all said my ex tried telling me. Let's put that up. Let's put that up. Said my ex, thanks for Anita Stewart. Okay. Says that my ex tried telling me what he had done for me. Says I came back with you did that you didn't do anything that you weren't supposed to do, and that shut him up. See, right. You gotta let him know. You my husband, you supposed to do whatever needs to be done. Okay. You ain't about to be telling nobody to shut up. All right. Thanks again, Tyra, for being here. All right, so let's move on. All right, so Ron Goldman, y'all know who Ron Goldman is. Y'all know he passed away when OJ's ex-wife Nicole passed away in that whole gruesome death between the two of them, when OJ had this huge trial where they was trying to make him put this damn glove on. The glove didn't fit. Y'all know he had Johnny Cochran as his attorney. He had a whole dream team. Robert Kardashian was on his team as well. They found him not guilty. The Goldman family, after that, filed a civil suit against OJ, at which they've been trying to get this money forever. So in their civil suit, guys, they won $33.5 million against OJ. And he was ordered to pay that through the civil suit. Now, they're saying once they found out OJ passed away, they were like, okay, next, he still owes us this money. We want this money. So now they're going after his assets in order to make good on this order that was given to them by the judge. The Goldman family is saying that OJ only paid $102,000, $132K to them over the years. And they want their money because they feel that he is, I guess, at fault for taking out their loved one in that whole situation, even after he was found not guilty. A lot of people kind of came forward and gave a lot of, I thought it was very egregious, a lot of mean comments whenever they found out OJ passed away. I mean, he is a father, he has children. You have to be very careful how you talk about that. People are grieving. I don't think that it's fair that people like Caitlyn Jenner, aka Bruce Jenner, made a comment saying good riddance when he found out that OJ passed away. Like, that's insensitive. This man got children. They're hurting behind that. Okay. And regardless to how you feel about this man or what you may have thought that he did, the courts found him not guilty. I know a lot of people still think maybe he did take out Nicole Brown. But it has not been proven that's happened. So I think people need to fall back and stop, alleging things unless they have proof on that. I just think that it's just sad. Let's get into, can you guys see my screen? Can y'all see my screen? I don't know why my phone went at the food this morning, child. Oh, hold on. Duh, I'm tripping. Give me a second, guys. I got so many things going on up over here. Okay, can everybody see my screen? All right, can everybody see my screen? All right, let's do this. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see the screen? All right, let me do it like that. I don't know why my phone want to add the food. This is so weird. All right, let me do it this way because I'm going to read it from my phone. I need to refresh my laptop too because it's acting up. Ooh. All right, so let's get into it. As you guys can see on the screen, it says that Ron Goldman's family wants any of O.J. Simpson's assets or funds that can settle the remainder of the $33.5 million judgment. It says that O.J. was previously ordered to pay, allegedly only paid $132K over the years, okay? I mean, who is out here walking around with $33.5 million to just be like, oh, here you go, put that on my bill, and I don't owe you no more money. All right, so it says that that there's clearly no rest in the afterlife for O.J. Simpson. It says that the family of Ron Goldman, whose death he was found liable for, wants their millions, you guys. So it says that though O.J. was acquitted for the unaliving of both Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson, says that he was found liable in a civil court suit. Says that in the case that Simpson was hit with a judgment of $33.5 million. It says that apparently from then to now that the Goldman family tried to cash in multiple times, but Simpson only gave up to about $132K. Now it says that David Cook, which is the lawyer representing the Goldman family, says that Simpson died without penance and that they will in fact be looking into all of their options to collect the huge debt. So now, of course, whatever he left to his family, his children, which also have to be taken care of, or whatever he decided to leave to them. Now you're trying to go after all of his assets to make good on this $33.5 million civil suit that they filed against him. It's kind of insensitive. I mean, and I'm talking about this man literally was announced yesterday that he passed away, and the Goldman family are out here reinforcing this $33.5 million to get any assets that they can, anything that this man owned, whether it's cars, jewelry, they don't give a damn. They want whatever they can get their hands on in order to make good on this debt. I mean, I feel like if he was found not guilty, then I get it. People go and file civil suits, and he was ordered to pay the shit. But I just feel like it's a little insensitivity here in this case. Okay, I just feel that way, and I mean, rest in peace to him. Rest in peace to him. He does have children. I was reading and I saw something online that was saying that his son, OJ's son, may have been the one that actually unalived Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson. That's what I'm seeing online. I'm gonna say allegedly, but I looked at a few sources that said that his son did. He had a few mental issues and he was taking, some stuff too. But it was said that he was infatuated with knives. And that he also, there was also a few knives found. And I think there was a bloody knife, one of his knives that was found to have had some blood on it. So he was in the military, they were saying, and he had all these damn weapons and stuff. But it sounded like they're saying that OJ's son might have been the one that did it, that may have taken out Nicole Brown Simpson, guys. I don't know. I'm going to have to do some more digging on that. And I may have to do a video on it because y'all know I'm into type of stuff like that. I like stuff like that, like court cases and y'all, I told y'all I watched the For My Mans and all these type shows. First 48, that's my shit. I like stuff like that. So I'm probably have to do a little more digging, and we're gonna see what it's giving now that he's gone. This is getting ready to be a hot topic for quite some time. Okay, said please say allegedly, Caramel only got allegedly. I'm not saying he did it, but I'm saying there are rumors online and in different posts that I've read. And I actually saw a video out there that shows some really damaging evidence that points to his son, saying that his son has like some mental stuff going on, and that he could have been the one that did it. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. We'll see what it's given, but I'm gonna read up some more on that, and once I get some more information, I'll definitely get back to you guys on that. But y'all not saying he did it, the son did it, but I'm saying it's a lot of fingers that's pointing his way. Okay. I'm just saying. All right, so let's get up off that. Okay, so moving on. Miss Fallon Pina, you guys, formerly Gubardia, she sits down and does an interview where she speaks on how Porsha did her, and she says that it would not be a safe scenario if she were to run into Porsha, and she says it will not be any talking. Okay. Says that now her and Bruce Jenner connected to OJ. I want to see what they're going to say about, we're going to get off OJ in a second, but I want to see what they are going to say about this whole Khloe Kardashian. Okay. Is she going to finally come out and say that, oh, he's really my dad? Because it's been rumors for years that OJ was her dad. I don't know. His daughter, Sydney, and Courtney really have a very strong resemblance to me. I always say Sydney and Sydney and Khloe look very much alike. Okay, let me put a picture up again because I think I showed it on my channel before. Okay. Let's see. OJ's daughter. Yeah, they look a lot alike. I'm just saying. They look a lot alike to me. I'm just saying. All right, what y'all think? That's OJ's daughter in the red shorts, and then that's Khloe. Do they not look alike to me? To you guys? Do they not favor? Y'all know Khloe that has some stuff done. Khloe has some work done. Okay, as all the Kardashian sisters have done. Okay. But does she not look? That's OJ's daughter in the red shorts, or the red pants rather. Okay. And then that's Khloe in the jean shorts. Do they not favor? Do they not have a strong resemblance, guys? Look at the facial features. Do they not look alike? I thought it was just me. I don't know. Could be, child. I don't know. Because there was rumors that their mama, child, that their mama was out here, finagling in them streets. That's what I'm hearing. Now, that's what I'm hearing. I ain't trying to say he's daddy. I'm just saying. They look a lot alike. I'm just saying. Let's turn it the other way. Let's blow it up, child. Let's blow it up. Let's make it a little bigger. Because they look alike to me. They look alike. Let's blow it up. Do they not look alike? Okay. That's Khloe on the left, and that's OJ daughter on the right, Sydney. I'm just saying. They did say Kris Jenner did have some type of affair with OJ back in the day while she was married to Robert Kardashian. Now that's the rumor that's out there. Allegedly. Okay. Allegedly. But let's move on, honey. Let's get on into Fallon, because Fallon, honey, is snapping off about Porsha. Y'all know they were saying that she and Porsha were like, I ain't gonna say like friends, but Porsha actually asked Fallon to actually come on the show, Real Housewives of Atlanta. So it's weird that she would then go after her husband. Fallon spoke out about it. She did an interview about it, and she letting the people know, honey, that she don't give a hot damn about no damn Porsha, and when she run up on her, it ain't gonna be no talking. I said, oh snap, do that mean y'all gonna be out here fighting, child? Hold up, child. Let's go ahead and share. Let me go on and share, child. I said, I don't want y'all out here fighting, child. Y'all too grown for this. Simon is not worth out here fighting over. He just not worth it, child. All right, so, all right, let me back it up because I want to get it from the beginning. Boom, boom, boom.
Find out when Porsha and Simon separated?
No, was anybody?
You think that was real?
No.
The whole relationship you don't think was real?
You don't think it was real at all?
No, I think it was just a ploy to get back at me.
So let me ask you this. If you ever ran into Porsha, what would you talk to her about?
That wouldn't be a safe scenario.
Oh.
Why?
It's smoke.
For her or?
It's smoke.
I mean, at the end of the day, she knows what she did. It could play out in the media. However, everybody wants to try to play it out. I know what she did. Simon knows what she did. Porsha knows what she did. That wouldn't be a safe scenario. So I wouldn't even put myself in a predicament of even allowing that. I'm a grown woman now.
Oh, to talk to her.
Talk to her. Ain't gonna be no talking.
Were you shocked to find out when Porsha and Simon separated?
No, was anybody?
You think that was real?
No.
The whole relationship you don't think was real?
You don't think it was real at all?
No, I think it was just a ploy to get back at me.
So let me ask you this. If you ever ran into Porsha, what would you talk to her about?
That wouldn't be a safe scenario.
Oh,
Why?
it's smoke.
For her or?
It's smoke. Got it.
I mean, at the end of the day, she know what she did. It could play out in the media however everybody wants to try to play it out. I know what she did. Simon knows what she did. Porsha knows what she did. That wouldn't be a safe scenario. So I wouldn't even put myself in a predicament of even allowing that. You know, I'm a grown woman now.
Oh, to talk to her.
Talk to her. Ain't gonna be no talking.
Oh well, y'all hear that? Y'all heard it straight from her. I see y'all putting it in. Porsha got them hands. She does. Y'all saw Porsha fighting plenty times on the show, baby. Porsha will fight you now. I ain't never seen the hands over there with you, Fallon. I ain't never seen your hands. Now I seen you cry a few times. I seen that on the show. I ain't never seen you fighting, girl. So I don't know. You might want to get them hands right before you start talking about coming for Porsha, because Porsha be sneaking people. Porsha was sneaky. You saw how she snatched up on Kenya, honey. She done dislocated her damn lace front on the show. So she is not above being violent. And you talking about if you ever run up on her, y'all not talking, she's cool with that because you've seen her do it plenty of times. Said Porsha can't beat everybody. No, Porsha can't beat everybody, but Porsha will fight. We know that. I mean, she got into it. Didn't she fight Cynthia Bailey on the boat on the show? Remember? She did. Porsha, she jumped on Cynthia. Y'all remember Cynthia was kicking the hell out of her too. I was like, oh my God, are they really fighting? Like she was literally fighting Cynthia Bailey. I was like, Cynthia Bailey don't be fighting nobody. But she actually got into a whole like physical altercation on the show with Porsha. Porsha done been fighting everybody. But damn, she is a wild one. And then they were talking about she was running down the alley trying to fight somebody. Nene was like, look, if I'm gonna fight somebody, at least it ain't gonna be on camera. She said that's the difference between me and you. Y'all remember Nene told Porsha that? She was like, you need to calm it down. Because if I'm gonna fight somebody, they're not gonna get footage of me doing it. And that's what she was trying to tell her. She said, if you're gonna be out here wilding out like that, don't be getting shit on camera. Because then you get, in a place where somebody can sue you. So I said, okay, you might want to pipe it down a little bit, Fallon. I know you're still in your feelings that she done came and took your man. Not that Simon is anybody to be fighting over anyway, child, in no way, shape, or form. But hey, it is what it is, child. Moving on, though. I want some footage of that. I'm just saying, not that I'm promoting violence all the time, but I want to see that. Because you made that sound like you got hands over there. Okay. Not that I want to see two grown women fighting out here, but you can't be putting out a declaration like that and then Bina got your damn bangs ripped out. But let's move on, child. Said Porsha not scared. Said it seemed one of those crybabies that you have to watch out for. Yeah. It is what it is, child. All right, let's move on, though. Now, there's a celebrity lookalike, you guys, from the Migos. A guy out here looks exactly like Takeoff from the Migos, and it's starting to rub Offset the wrong way. Now, a lot of people have been sending Offset all of these pictures of this guy's videos of this guy who is out here, I guess, pretending to be or acting as Offset. I mean, as acting as Takeoff. His name is Take Down. So his name, his it's so weird, y'all. The guy's name is Take Down, but and y'all know the guy from the Migos was Takeoff. So he actually looks just like him to me. And it's weird. And I think Offset kind of snapped off on him. He got upset. But my thing is, y'all know how it is with celebrities. It's so many people out here that dress up like them. I mean, hell, people been dressing up like Elvis since forever. People been dressing up like Cher. People dress up like Madonna. Michael Jackson, like you name it. It's so many celebrities out here that people dress up like and try to, emulate. And then you have celebrities out here who have body doubles because they get tired of being able to go out in public and can't go nowhere without people bothering them all the time. So they do have people that's like body doubles to where they can go out and not be bothered all the time. So maybe this guy is looking to become a body double of some sort. I don't know what he's trying to get out of this. Maybe some type of celebrityism, which we know Takeoff is not here anymore. But maybe he's just trying to get some fame up out of this. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get into it, though. Because when I saw it, I was like, God, he kind of do look like, he really does look like Offset. Okay. Let me share my screen so y'all can see this with me. When I saw it, I was like, oh my God. Like, that's eerie. Very eerie. Okay. I didn't back it up because I want to get it all the way. Let's share.
With these glasses on, I look like Takeoff. I'm a celebrity lookalike. Of course, I got the best ad libs. Mama! I'm a celebrity lookalike. Of course, when I'm out in public, people think they just see the ghost of Takeoff.
I mean, his hair is like him. He dresses like him. Glasses on, like Takeoff. Does he look like Takeoff, guys?
I'm a celebrity lookalike. Of course, I got the best ad libs. Mama! I'm a celebrity lookalike. Of course, when I'm out in public, people think they just seen the ghost of Takeoff.
What y'all think? He looks like Takeoff to me. Now, I was telling you guys that so many people were sending those screenshots and videos to Offset, saying, hey, don't he look like I think they're supposed to be cousins. I think Takeoff and Offset are supposed to be like cousins or whatever. But he was just like, Offset was like, yeah, no, he don't look like him, but he kind of does a little bit to me. Offset responded and says, no, you don't, twin. Says that the shit is not funny. That's what he said to him. So the guy's name is Take Down, not Take Off. That's his name on social media, okay? So he responded to Offset by saying, no disrespect, but I think I do. And so do others. Says, but why can't we just turn something negative into positive or something positive? He says, long live Takeoff. And then he puts the rocket up because you guys know that Takeoff always used the rocket as like a symbol of his name. But I don't know what he's trying to do. He said he want to turn something negative into positive. I'm not sure. But it said that Offset comments on the video of a content creator. So he is a content creator who is a Takeoff lookalike. And it says that Offset explained that he doesn't find the twin shit funny. That's what he says. Says that the content creator who goes by Take Down responded and asked, why can't we turn something negative into positive? So Offset is not feeling that. He's not with that. He's just like, look, that's my boy. My boy ain't here no more. Like maybe it's too soon. Maybe it's too soon because what? He's only been passed away. What? Maybe 2 years now. Has it been 2 years since Takeoff has been gone? It's too soon. I think it's too soon for him to be trying to do that right now. He might want to dial back and kind of wait a little bit. Okay, if you want to be out here emulating him or dressing up like him, maybe it's a little too soon for them because it's still a soft spot where they're still grieving behind this and they're still trying to get justice behind Takeoff's death as well. Okay, because the guy that unalived him allegedly is still saying that he didn't do it, but of course he is detained and he has been arrested. Okay, the guy that they're saying that unalived him. So I don't know, guys, what y'all think? People been dressing up like celebrities since forever, though. I mean, hell, Elvis, Michael Jackson. I can't even tell you how many people dress up like Michael Jackson. Like, Michael Jackson get it all the time. And I don't think his family be out here tripping like, oh, I don't think that it's funny that y'all dressing up like Michael. I mean, hell, I think that's maybe a way that people are keeping Michael's, his life and his legacy alive by dressing up like him. And the same with Elvis, okay? And Madonna and Cher and everybody else out here, child. But let's continue, honey. There's so many other topics to get into, Lord. All right. Okay, so we talked about that. All right, so he's zooming through. We might get through everything. All right, so rapper Jeezy, you guys, is demanding full custody of he and Jeannie Mai's daughter, claiming that Jeannie Mai isn't around the child as much as she should, that she's leaving the child with her family and doesn't have time to be a parent. So now he is asking the courts for primary and full custody of their daughter. And I don't know if you need full custody. I mean, if she's busy, she's working. Don't punish a mother for working. But they are fighting. Y'all know they've been fighting forever now about this damn child and about this divorce. They still are not divorced yet because Jeannie is saying that when she didn't read and or understand the prenup and all this other stuff, child. I said, listen, this is giving too much right now. Okay. All right. We're sharing screens, honey. We're sharing screens. So y'all can look at this mess with me because I'm about sick of them, honey. I'm about sick of them. I want them to figure this mess out and go on and get divorced because they're getting on my damn nerves, okay? They really are. They're going to get on my nerves. All right, so can everybody see my screen? All right, let me get on back over here. Boom. All right, can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? All right, you see on the screen, it says that Jeezy files for primary custody of his daughter with Jeannie Mai and claims that the TV personality is unable to care for their 2-year-old daughter due to her busy schedule. Says that Jeezy is demanding full custody of he and Jeannie Mai's 2-year-old daughter, according to the new court documents, okay? It says that in the documents that the news outlets report that Jeannie Mai isn't taking care of their daughter herself. It says that Jeezy is reportedly asking for a judge to throw out their custody or current custody and parenting time arrangement that they worked out in mediation and is requesting that his daughter live with him full time. It says that when the breakup first hit, that Jeezy says that he agreed to move to the basement, but his estranged wife moved out of their home and took their daughter with them, okay? This is getting so messy. I don't like the way this is going. There's a child in the middle of this mess, and it's a mess. Now it says that since moving out of the home, that Jeezy is alleging that Jeannie Mai doesn't watch the baby the majority of the time, and that he tasked her brother and mother with the duty to do the extensive travel schedule, or due to her extensive travel schedule. Okay, it says that he also added that Jeannie hasn't held up her end of the bargain with his parenting time for nearly 2 months now. And it says that overall in the documents that Jeezy states that his daughter would have more stability if he had primary physical custody of her. What do you guys think about that? Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that Jeannie is bitter that Jeezy filed for divorce and it became public because she was on this high of, oh, they're in love. She went on and on about this Jeezy. And out of nowhere, he filed for divorce from her. And I think that embarrassed the hell out of her. So ever since then, she's been as difficult as she could be in this damn divorce. He was trying to make it to where they all could stay into the same house. He agreed to go to the basement, as you guys just heard. But she decided to take the child and move out. So then they had to get the courts involved to do a custody arrangement so that he could have his time with the child and vice versa. But she is not wanting to cooperate, according to him, with their court visitation and or documents that the court has put in place for their visitation to make it a more smoother transition. So now, of course, Jeannie is kind of bucking up against the prenup, saying that she did not understand it whenever she signed it. So she's having her attorney go back through it, and she's holding up this divorce because there are things that she says that she is due in this damn divorce from Jeezy. Now, they weren't married, not even 2 years, I don't think. I don't think they were married 2 years. So really, I think he's ready to move on with his life with this damn divorce. But Jeannie is holding on, baby, tooth and nail in this situation. I'm not saying it's all her, but you're gonna make this man hate you for real. You are gonna make this man hate you. Like, you had a bad situation with your first marriage with Freddie. You didn't want to be with Freddie. You didn't want to have no children. Now you done moved on with Jeezy. You done had a child. You done got married, and it was looking like you guys were doing well. And then we find out that Jeezy was saying that you were screaming on him and all up in his face and doing all that with an attitude. She admitted in several interviews that she runs up in his face and be screaming on him and stuff like that. It's a mess. So he decided he didn't want to be in the marriage no more because she done moved the family up in his house. It's too much with the mama there, the daddy there, the brother staying there, everybody giving their insight into their marriage and what they think. When they have an argument, of course, everybody going to jump on Jeannie's side. It's a mess. Child, I want them to move on because they get on my damn nerves behind this. But long story short, he is asking the courts for primary physical custody of he and Jeannie Mai's daughter, okay? And it's a mess, y'all. It's a mess. If you could co-parent, honey, amicably, I tell people all the time, honey, you ain't got to be together with a person to co-parent. You don't. But when the kids see you fighting, they can feel that tension. Even though she's 2 years old, she can feel the tension between her parents. She already knows something is off because y'all are not in the same house, because that's how she originally grew up, having mom there, dad there. Mom and dad wake up together. They're there in the house. Now they're not there. They see that there's a different dynamic between the two of you, and it's tension there. Kids feel that. They might not be able to vocalize it, but they can feel it. So it's important and it's imperative to try to be as amicable as you can be. And I said the same thing about Mel and Martel. It's just great to be able to co-parent amicably without all the drama, because the children didn't get thrown in the middle. All that arguing and bickering and fighting back and forth, running back and forth to court, it should be simple. You're the parent, I'm the parent. Figure out a way to do it together to where the kids can have both parents in their lives and grow up without the drama and chaos, okay? Because children don't ask to be here. They don't ask to be here. The least you can do is get along as parents, as adults, as grown-ups in the situation, okay? Let's move on, child. Anybody have me here hollering this morning? No, ma'am. All right, a Georgia man is arrested, you guys, after reportedly drugging, kidnapping, and R-wording some women, you guys, as well as robbing some Lyft drivers. Let's talk about this, okay? You guys forgive me if I'm sniffing a little bit because I had to spray my nose this morning, okay? It's some crazy people out here. I don't do Lyft. I don't do Uber. I don't do any of those services, honey, because I don't trust people. I don't trust people after hearing how people be putting them child safety locks on and then taking you to crazy places and trying to do stuff to you. It's giving no, ma'am. I don't do any of those services, and I don't even do Uber Eats, honey. You ain't about to be playing with my food and none of that. No. None against nobody to do, but as for me in my house, it's a hell no. All right, child. Let's get into this topic, honey, because when I saw this, I said, yes, we're going to talk about it. As I told you guys, we're going to start broadening our topics to talk about more interesting things, okay? Some more interesting stuff out here, because there's always some stuff going on. All right, so you guys can see my screen. Let's flip over. Can you guys see? Everybody can see? Okay. So this is what happens when neither side gets to know each other's background. Yeah, they didn't know each other that long. They didn't know. And then they rushed out here and got married. Okay. Says that I don't like my daughter's father, but we are cordial to one another. And my daughter are in her 30s. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Tyra. Absolutely. Let's put that up. That's important. Tyra says that I don't like my daughter's father, but we are cordial to each other, and my daughters are in their 30s. That's how you got to be. Like, what's so? Why you being so bitter? Why are you being so bitter? Tanisha Martin, you said you did not get your notification, dear. And I'm going to go ahead and let everybody know YouTube has something going on to where they are unsubscribing people. So please, 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 you guys go back and resubscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get your notifications whenever we go live. And that's with anybody else that you may be following or subscribe to. Other content creators are experiencing that as well. So I'm just speaking not just for myself, but for anyone else that you may be following and or subscribe to. Go back and resubscribe and make sure that you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you'll get your notifications when your favorite content creators go live. Okay. All right. Let's get into this topic, you guys. As you guys can see, it says a Georgia man is arrested after reportedly drugging, kidnapping, R-wording, and robbing a Lyft driver. That's so dangerous. That's so dangerous. That's so scary. Okay. It says that DeMarcus Johnson, who was 32 years old, was arrested on April 5th following a reports from a woman who provided a Lyft service from Johnson on March 11th. It says that the woman reported that she was kidnapped, drugged, R-worded, and robbed by Johnson following her waking up in a hotel room alone and discovering her car was missing. It says that investigators later determined that the woman had been given a sedative. Ooh, child. It says that Johnson has been charged with R-wording, kidnapping, aggravated assault, and theft by taking. That is so scary. That is so scary. Okay. I'm like, OMG, who is this crazy out here? My God. All right, give me a second. This dude here, he need to be under the jail because that's a scary situation when you have people like that that's just out and about, just out doing stuff like that to women. That's a scary, scary situation. I would hate to and I told you guys before, certain Lyft drivers will putting that child safety lock on there, and you get in there and you get locked up in it, and they drive you to like a little alley somewhere and do some crazy shit to you that you didn't even know and or was aware that happened to you. That's scary. That's scary. All right, give me a second. What the hell just happened? All right, there you go. All right, so I'm gonna reshare, and then we're going to look at the tab because it is like a news thing that's attached to it, and I want you guys to see that. Okay. All right, let's let that catch up. Child, that's so scary. All right, so hopefully you guys can see.
10 alarming details about a rideshare attack. Good evening, I'm Russ Spencer.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Investigators in Alpharetta say a Lyft passenger drugged, kidnapped, then raped the driver last month.
Fox 9's Rob Durienzo is live from Alpharetta PD headquarters with new details tonight. And Rob, you spoke with investigators.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Good evening to you both. An unbelievably disturbing series of events. It ended with that woman, the Lyft driver, waking up in a hotel room. She had no clue where she was. Her car was gone.
There was a Lyft driver who was given a patron a ride to a local area restaurant.
Alpharetta investigators say that patron was 32-year-old DeMarcus Johnson. During the ride, they say Johnson and the woman driving for Lyft connected.
The two engaged in conversation, agreed to have a drink with one another, at which time the victim doesn't
First, new at 10 alarming details about a rideshare attack.
Remember and is unable to account for the events that evening.
Cops say at some point on the night of March 11th, Johnson drugged her.
Her toxicology report came back with prescription narcotics that she's not prescribed and that she reportedly does not take.
Investigators say the victim woke up the next morning in a hotel room unfamiliar to her. Her car was gone, and so was Johnson, and police say she realized she was raped. Cops say they worked with Lyft, tracked down cell phone records, and retraced their moves that night.
We worked with Lyft, and then we also worked with local area restaurants and hotels that they visited throughout the evening.
Last Friday, nearly 4 weeks after the horrific ordeal, Alpharetta police arrested Johnson on charges that include rape, kidnapping, and aggravated assault. Lyft called the incident, quote, reprehensible, adding, we have been in contact with the driver to offer our support. Additionally, the rider's account was permanently removed from the Lyft platform, and we assisted law enforcement with their investigation.
That's so crazy.
And tonight we've learned that Johnson is behind bars in Gwinnett County on separate failure to appear charges. He's also wanted on holds out of Henry County as well as Lake City Police Department. That's latest from here, live in Alpharetta. Rob DiRienzo, Fox 5 News.
Boy, just terrible. Rob, thanks very much.
Rider's account was permanently removed from the Lyft platform, and we assisted law enforcement with their investigation.
Cray. Anybody be out here doing Lyft? That is crazy. And I'm trying to figure out why you out having drinks and all that. You done got comfortable with this person. And now you done found out his ass is psycho. He done stole your car. He done R-worded you. He done gave you a whole sedative out here. That's scary. That is scary. I have heard so many creepy stories about these crazy people out here, y'all. We did another story a while back where we talked about this man who was out here hanging out at the airport, just asking women, hey, do you need a ride somewhere? He wasn't even really driving, with anybody, but he was R-wording women as well. Guys, be careful. If you take any type of car service, definitely do your homework. Any of those apps, you should be able to track your driver. It should tell you what type of car they're in, all of that. Make sure you do your due diligence and your homework before you get in somebody's car, because by then it's too late. A lot of these guys, they're putting, like I said, the child safety lock on. You can't get out of the car once they get to driving. You can't unlock the door with the child safety lock on. So you just at their mercy, and wherever they decide to stop and whatever they decide to do to you, it's just crazy. I don't want to hear nothing about something happening to somebody, because my heart goes out to each and every one of you. And, everyday life, some people don't have a car. Some people have to use car service. But in the midst of you doing that, make sure you do your homework. Make sure you know who this person is that's driving you. Hell, take a picture. Take a picture and keep it in your phone just in case something happens, so you can have some type of, some trinkets or something for the police just in case something happens. If this person kidnaps you, they can go through your phone. That's the first thing they're going to do anyway. They're going to track your phone to see. I don't watch the first 48. They're going to see which tower your phone done, pinged off of. They're going to go through your phone. They're going to see what interaction it was, who's the last person you called, all of that. All of those things they're going to do. So make sure you do your homework. Take a picture. I don't give a damn. Take a picture of that person so that the police will know who's the last person you was with. It's going to timestamp in your phone. It's going to be a timestamp in your phone when you took a picture of this person, so they know the last interactions in your phone. Okay. It says that the lady got unalived by a Uber driver. Let's put that up. It says one lady got unalived by an Uber driver, and that they got him too, though she was in the wrong car. See, and they go after these women, and it's so crazy. Hanging out at the airport. That's another thing. If you travel a lot, make sure you go through the app. Don't just say for a person walking up, say, hey, do you need a ride? I'm Uber or I'm Lyft. Go through the app. Go through the app so that it can be tracked. They track every single place that they go. And see, he done went in there and removed stuff out of the app to try to clear himself from doing what he did to this woman, because he still got caught. Still got caught. So y'all be careful. Be careful. Y'all know we like to do awareness on this channel. Okay. I'll be trying to do awareness for these women out here, honey, because sometimes we can become victims when we don't do our homework, and we kind of be moving too quickly, be trying to, get somewhere real fast. And that's what they're doing. The latest thing now is hanging out at the airport and posing as Uber and Lyft drivers. Okay. Say, hey, yeah, you ain't even got to call Uber or Lyft. You ain't got to go through the app. Y'all saw it on the video I showed you, where the man told him, you ain't got to do that. You ain't got to go through the Uber or the Lyft app. You can come on right here. I ain't got nobody in the car. I can go ahead and take you right quick where you need to go. And this man was also R-wording and attacking women. So be careful, women. Be careful. That's so scary. Oh my God, that's scary. Okay. All right. So let's move on. All right, so okay, a former assistant principal, you guys, is charged in the case of a 6-year-old, okay, who pow-powed the teacher. Let's get into that, because that's another great topic, okay. Now let me go ahead with this one, then I'm gonna double back. I'm gonna spin the block, because this was a great topic here too. Let's share on my screen, honey, because baby, this topic right here. Trafficking, honey. A teacher is involved in trafficking, and her son was actually who she used to traffic other students. Okay, we're going to get into this, baby. I hope you guys can see my screen. Let me get into, okay, let me get into this. My stream, y'all want to act a little weird today. Not sure why, but I'm going to have to be reading like through my phone here. Ooh, child. These folk out here are crazy. Now, a Houston teacher, you guys, as you guys can see on my screen, is charged. Let's move it back. All right, can you guys see? All right, a Houston teacher is charged with child sex trafficking and prostitution with a P, allegedly recruited troubled students for her son and paid them for services. And it says that the son is also in custody. You guys see that? Lord have mercy. Let's get into it. You guys see them there on the screen. That's the mother and that is her son. They were doing some trafficking and prostitution with a P, honey. Let's get into it. It says that a Houston teacher has been charged with child sex trafficking and prostitution with a P after allegedly recruiting troubled students for her son. Says that Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez says that 42-year-old Kendria Grisby, a former cosmetology teacher at Klein Cain High School, was arrested on Monday, April 8th, and now faces several felony charges, including sex trafficking and compelling prostitution on juveniles. Child. Says that before her arrest, that Grisby's son, 22-year-old Roger McGee, was arrested in November of 2022 on sex trafficking and prostitution charges. And remains in jail. Says that on Tuesday, April the 9th, that Grisby waived her court appearance, but was still issued a $750,000 bond and a $125,000 for each 6 charges, okay? Says that in an email that Klein ISD officials and Grisby was hired during the 2019 through 2020 school year after passing a state background check. It says that after police informed the school of her impending arrest, that Grisby was relieved of her teaching duties, and parents were informed later that day in a letter on X. Says that Sheriff Gonzalez said that there were 3 victims aged 15, 16, and 17 guys that were being trafficked, okay? Says that the sheriff said that it appears that Grisby recruited troubled juveniles from local high schools by offering them a place to stay, at which would be a hotel. It says that additionally, that teen victims have come forward stating that Grisby was also attempting to recruit them while attending school. It goes on to say that Grisby allegedly recruited her own students and was working with her son in what they refer to as a prostitution enterprise. Now, they said the text messages recovered between Grisby and her son and between him and 3 victims allegedly show payment of prostitution fees being discussed and how to be transferred. It says that Grisby allegedly paid for at least 1 hotel room where officers ran into 1 victim who walked in and then quickly ran back inside and into Grisby's car. It says that prosecutors in the case say that the anticipate more victims to come forward and more charges to be filed. Is this crazy? This is crazy for a whole teacher to be out here on this mess, child. This is a whole teacher out here on this mess. All right, let me stop sharing and I'm gonna share again because I'm gonna show you guys the little news thing that they got for it, child, because it is a news thing for them. Let's see. Let's get them back up there because I want to play the news thing that's attached to it. Okay. All right, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Whoa. Okay, hold up. What the hell is going on? Okay, stop sharing. We're gonna go old school. I don't know what the hell is going on with StreamYard today.
Kendria
All right, hold on.
Shocking allegations against a Klein Cain high school teacher.
She is accused of trafficking students along with her son. Yeah, we've learned this teacher was arrested just before 5 this evening at Klein Cain High School, taken to the district police department and then brought here to the Harris County Jail. Sheriff Ed Gonzalez says so far there are 3 teen victims, ages 15, 16, and 17, all female students and runaways. He says more students have already come forward, though, saying she tried to recruit them as well into prostitution. Tonight, disturbing allegations against a Klein ISD teacher. Kedria Grigsby now charged with 3 counts of child trafficking and 3 counts of compelling prostitution. The 42-year-old, a cosmetology teacher at Klein Cain High School. According to Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez, investigators believe she recruited troubled teens.
Shocking allegations against
y'all see that?
Local high schools by offering them a place to stay. And she did it, he said, alongside her son, 21-year-old Roger McGee, who is also under arrest. Klein Cain's principal tonight sent a message to families notifying them of the arrest, clearly stunned by the allegations. Quote, "Let us be clear, any behavior harming children is deplorable." And appealing to parents, quote, "Please speak to your children about this matter. And if you have information, please report it to Klein ISD Police." The district has not disclosed how long she's been a teacher there, but according to Klein Cain's online cosmetology course information, she runs the program. Building people up and watching them soar is her passion, a slide says, also sharing several family photos. The school says she will never be allowed at any Klein ISD schools again, with potentially more victims. More charges are possible from local high schools by offering them a place to stay.
And there she is there. She need to be under the jail. That don't make no sense, y'all. You can't trust nobody nowadays. My God, the teachers, you got to send your kids to school. Then when they get there, mess like this happens, okay? And usually they target children or girls who have issues in the home where the father is not there. They're having problems with the mama. They don't have a great relationship with mama. Then they start lashing out. These are troubled kids who don't really have that support system at home, and they use them and they're targeted. They're targeted, wolves in sheep clothing. They befriend these people and act like they're trying to help them, then really turn around and be doing this trafficking mess. And that's sad, because then the issues that they already had, you just compiling more issues on top of that, because they're being R-worded and all these other things that they're being made to do. Very egregious type stuff that they should not be doing. 15, 16, 17-year-olds, they should be focused on school, period. And if you can't trust your teacher, the person who is put there as to protect you and teach you and do their job, then what can you do as parents? You have to send your kids to school. It's illegal. It's against the law to not send them. But then when you have children, teachers rather, that be on this level of mess right here, oh my God. I mean, what do you do? What do you do? And then you got your son, 21-year-old son, involved. You know, these girls are minors. A 15-year-old, that's somebody's baby. 16-year-old, that's still a baby. Mentally, they are still children there. Now, I know a lot of these 15, 16, 17-year-olds look like grown women. They got grown women bodies. Who gives a damn? They are still children. And as a grown-up, you don't put yourself in a situation to lure them into trafficking and being R-worded, and ain't no telling what was going on in them damn rooms. And they tell them they don't have a place to stay. Oh, I got somewhere for you to stay. Then you get them in there and your 21-year-old son is in there violating them. She needs to be under the jail. I'm sorry. I have no sympathy for people like that. It's sick. It's disturbing. I see y'all putting it in there. It's disturbing. It's sick. It's something wrong with her. And now you're going to jail when somebody going to violate you. They're going to beat you up in there. They're going to violate you because they don't like, that's what they don't like in prison. People who are R-worders, who, they don't like that in prison, baby. If you do something sick to children, old people, beating women and stuff, they don't like that in prison, baby. They will tear you up in there about that. I know R. Kelly is catching hell for the shit he was doing to young girls. I'm pretty sure. They don't like that shit in prison at all. So she's going to get hers, and her son, he going to get his because he look like he moist anyway. They're going to have you bent over probably the first damn night that your ass get up in there. And that's what you get, okay? Do I feel sorry? Let me see. Hell no. Moving on. I don't feel sorry at all. All right, a Houston teacher. Hold on. Let me get it. Y'all already did that one. All right, I think we got one more topic. We got one more. Let's see. I'm trying to get y'all all the topics I can get you, honey. Okay, yeah, I do want to talk about this one. All right, so a former assistant principal, while we're talking about school, she is charged in a case of a 16-year-old who pow-powed a teacher, okay? You guys may have heard about this. We're going to talk about this, and then we're gonna hit this and quit it, okay? I ain't want to keep you guys too long because we're already on for an hour, okay? All right, can you guys see my screen? Can y'all see my screen? Hopefully you guys can see my screen. All right, so it says former assistant principal charged in case of 6-year-old who pow-powed a teacher. These students out here are crazy. What is a 6-year-old doing with a pow pow in the first damn place? That's one question I want to know. What are they doing with a pow pow in the first damn place? These kids are out of control. All right, so let's get on with this. I think there's okay. That's the lady. Says the mother of 6-year-old boy who pow powed a Virginia teacher is sentenced to 2 years, as you guys can see there. Let's go through these right quick. Okay, that's the mother. That's the teacher. Okay. Can you guys see? I hope you guys can see. All right, let's go ahead and read on to what it's saying, okay? It says that in January of 2023 that a tragic pow-powing incident took place at a Rich Neck Elementary School in Newport News. Anybody know what that is? It says that following this incident that Ebony Parker, a former assistant principal, has faced several consequences. Says that in the special grand jury's investigation found Parker guilty of 8 counts of neglect, and each count carries a potential sentence of 5 years in prison. It says that the investigation revealed that she ignored multiple warnings about a student who had a pow pow on school grounds. Now it goes on to say that the pow powing critically injured a teacher, Abigail Zwerner, who underwent several surgeries due to the injury sustained from a bullet that penetrated her hand and chest. It says that in the aftermath, that Zwerner initiated a $40 million lawsuit against Parker, accusing her of negligence and for failing to act on at least 3 distinct warnings about the student's possession of a pow pow and his threatening behavior on the day of the incident. It says that documents from the lawsuit detailed in particularly the alarming instances where Zwerner reported to Parker that the student exhibited violent tendencies and had made threats, only to be met with indifference from Parker, says that who allegedly dismissed the concerns without investigation, as reported by the Washington Post. Okay. It goes on to say that further accusations against Parker include ignoring other staff members, including or rather concerns regarding the possibility of the child bringing a pow pow to school, and rejecting a suggestion to inspect his backpack. It goes on to say that the indictment accuses Parker of committing an act of reckless disregard for human life, and says that the special grand jury noted an incident where Zwerner reported to Parker, warning her that the student exhibited aggressive behavior and had issued threats towards a younger child, yet Parker failed to take action. Okay, let's go back so that you guys can see the first tab. Okay, so that is the parent, that is the teacher. Okay, what is a 6-year-old doing with a pow pow in the school in the first damn place? That's giving too much. 6 years old, you a baby. Where you getting the pow pow from? And why is that in your book bag? I mean, mama, do you not check your child's book bag before you drop them off at school? Do it not feel a little heavier than normal whenever you're packing their lunch or their little snacks to go into their backpack? Why is there a pow pow down for your child to even have access to? That should be kept up in a locked little safe in the top of a closet to where your child cannot climb up there or have access to it to maybe unalive and or pow pow themselves or someone else. Okay. If you're going to own a pow pow, you have to be able to secure it in a way to where your smaller children or people who are not supposed to have access to it to be having access. I'm just saying. We hear a whole lot about children getting their hands on pow pows and unaliving or accidentally pow powing someone else. Okay, that's a dangerous situation. So of course the parent is going to be charged. Of course the parent will be charged, and that goes for any parent. Anything that your child as a minor do, you will be charged for that. If you are the parent of a child who does something that is against the law, that's just the law. You're supposed to watch them. You're supposed to know what your child is doing and where they are and what they're packing in their backpack. So if they go and have something, some type of weapon, and they do something to someone at the school, you're going to be held liable for it, because it's your responsibility of a parent to know what your children are doing and what they're into and what they have on them. And it's sad that I know a lot of schools now, they're starting to have metal detectors in there. It didn't used to have to be that way. But children now are so damn crazy with the bullying and stuff in the schools that's going on. And children now that's trying to unalive themselves because they're being bullied. Things like that are happening more and more in the schools, and children are taking weapons to school, unfortunately, to be able to defend themselves against situations like that. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. Check up on your children. and make sure that they're not taking weapons to school, because this teacher, obviously, she let this parent know multiple times that there was some behaviors displayed by her child, some aggressive behaviors, which I don't know where that would be coming from at 6 years old to where you have to bring a pow to school. But check up on your children. If they're showing signs of aggression, you may want to get them into some type of therapy, talk to them, find out whatever it is that's making them feel like they need to be aggressive. If you guys are having aggressive stuff going on into the home, that could be where your child is acting out. We know a lot of times when children grow up in very abusive households, whether it's verbal, physical, psychological, whatever type of abuse, if they're seeing that type of interaction between mom and dad, eventually they start to act that way too. If they're seeing mom and dad yelling at each other, calling each other names, being aggressive, putting hands on each other, they're going to exhibit that same type of behavior towards other people that they are around. And unfortunately, it's going to be in the school system. Teachers don't get paid enough to have to raise your kids in that way. They got to teach your kids. They shouldn't be having to stop class to be dealing with a child who have behavioral issues to that magnitude, to where they're bringing pows or maybe knives to school or whatever the case may be, brass knuckles and all that. All of those things are dangerous situations. Check up on your children. Be parents. Step up, parents. We got to step up. I'm a parent too. I pack my son's snacks every day. I go through his book bag. I know what's in there. I've seen some toys that ain't supposed to go to school some days. I'd be like, what the fuck is this? What is this? Why are you taking this to school? Why are you taking Sonic to school? You don't need this to go learn. Now, you were taking some damn Pokemon cards one day. I was like, bruh, what's the Pokemon cards doing up in here? All right, get that shit out of there. You don't need that. You're going to school to learn. You're not taking no toys to school. So know what your kids are doing. I be all in my son's shit. He know it. I go in the room, all that. This is your room is in my house. I'm going in there. Ain't no such thing as this is my room. It is your room, but it's in my house. And that's how you got to be parents. I said it before. Don't let your kids run you. You run them. Said, yes, Carrie, I'll do the same for my grandson. Yes. Yes. You better get it together. I'm going to look in your book bag. I damn sure will. Get mad if you want. What you going to do? I'm mama. Buck up. Buck up and get laid down. Okay. Should we say that on YouTube? I'm one of them mamas. I'm old. I told you I'm old school. I'm sorry. Oh, hold up. Yeah. Hold up. All right. But anywho, that's our show for the day, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. They say, yeah. So they backpacks and all these children. Yes, child. Yeah, they got these metal detectors now, honey, where they have to go through and check these kids' bags and stuff, child, like they're going in the club, because these kids be bringing weapons, y'all. The high school not far from my home. I'm sure this, because I remember, because my son's after school is literally around the corner from this particular high school. Okay. I went to go pick my son up one day, and I'm looking at all these parents, and there's helicopter and stuff. It was a lot of stuff. I was pulling up like, what the hell is going on? One of the parents came out, rolled the window down, and said, what is going on? Why is the helicopter here? Why is all these police people out here? Why are the parents and everybody out here? A kid, guys, was being bullied at the school. This girl was being bullied, and some girls was trying to jump her. This girl brought a pow to the school to protect herself. And upon them finding out this girl had a pow at the school, child, they done had the news people out there, parents, they done called to come and get their kids. Of course, they wouldn't let anybody in the school. This is literally around the corner from where my son's after school place is, guys. I said, oh my God. Oh my God, helicopters everywhere. It was a huge scene, and parents standing out there waiting for the school to give them the okay to go in and pick their kids up that day from the school, because this was going on. And it's sad. The girl obviously was scared, because some girls were going to jump her. But the fact that she had to bring a pow in order to come to school and feel safe enough so that nobody would bother her. So imagine if some girls tried to jump her and she had to pull out this pow in order to defend herself. Somebody could have gotten hurt and or unalived. And it's sad that our kids have to be put in situations like that, to where they have to defend themselves versus just going to school and just learning. That's how it was when I was in school. You go to school and learn. You had kids that would skip school because they felt like I knew better, because my mama didn't play that shit. You're not about to be skipping no school. Your ass go to school, and that's where you better be until that bell ring and it's time for you to come home and bring your ass straight the hell home. None of that. My mama didn't play that. Mama didn't play that. Okay. Plus, my parents knew several people in the school system, teachers and everybody. So I knew not to be acting a fool in school, because that would be my ass when I got home. But nowadays, these kids, child, it's so crazy. It's crazy where bullying is at an all-time high, to where children feel the need to have to bring weapons to school. And it's sad. The innocent children could get hurt in the process of this mess going on. But check up on your children. I just said all this to say, check up on your children. Go through their book bags every now and then, just randomly. Don't tell them you're going to do it. Just grab their book bag and go through it and say, let me see what's in here. Go through their phones. See what they're talking about. What kind of conversations they have. They could be involved in some stuff that you don't even know about that you can catch early on before some mess happens. See if they're being bullied. See what's going on. Talk to your kids. Go to the school. Just randomly. You don't really need an appointment. I have a little app on my phone where I can talk to my son's teacher like back and forth. It's called Class Dojo. I can talk to her any time of day. It don't matter what it's going. She can hit me up and say, "Hey, this is what's going on with so and so and so." So I'm very much so involved in what's going on with my son at school. I know what's going on. I know when he got homework. If I ask him at home, "You got homework?" You can't tell me no because she already told me yeah. I'm that type of parent. So check up on your kids. Know what they're doing. Get in their business because you their parents. It's your job to be in their damn business. Okay. But that is our show for today. I hope you guys enjoyed each and every topic that we talked about. Please don't forget to hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, subscribe and also hit that notification bell so you will get more exciting topics just like the ones we talked about today. Says, yes, Caramel, my daughter and I have Class Dojo. Yeah, we have. That's a great feature. I love it. I love it. They can post all types of things. Anybody else? They say, I love Class Dojo. I love Class Dojo because it keeps me up on what's going on. I know when the kids going to be out of school, if it's going to be a teacher work day, if they're having like ice cream socials, like I love it because I can stay up on what's going on with the school. Anybody else do Class Dojo with their kids? It's a great feature. I love it. I know when it's picture day. I know when they're going on field trips and all that type of stuff. What's getting ready to come up. So the communication through Class Dojo is a very, very great addition to them adding to their little school little situation over there. But I love it. Thank you guys for joining. Okay, I'm gonna get off here, honey. So I can go blow my nose and everything else I need to do and get to relaxing, honey. I am off again today. I probably won't be going back to work until maybe Monday. I'm starting to feel better, but I'm not going to rush it because I don't want to be at work coughing and sneezing and all that chat on everybody else because I don't like it when nobody else be sick at work when I'm there because I have my lights on and be spraying and I don't be caring if people get mad. I despise a person that be sick and come to work. You got sick time, take that shit. Don't be at work coughing all over people, making them sick. Then I got to use sick days that I didn't plan to use. Now I'm sitting at my desk. Every time somebody walk by and coughing, I'm doing that because I don't like people, putting their germs on me. But that's it, guys. And that is all. I love you all down. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you so much, Tyra, dear. Thank you for modding for me. Thanks, Linda Gamble. Thanks, Bill Wilson. And everyone else that was helping mod today. You guys all rock. I love you guys down. Enjoy your Friday. Somebody got paid today. Somebody got paid today. You did. You did. Go on out there, honey. Somebody gonna eat lunch good today. Y'all know when you get paid, honey, you're gonna be eating the good stuff. All through the week, y'all be, look, taking a little ham sandwich on Monday and be eating little 5-piece nuggets. Y'all know on Friday, baby, when that check hit, y'all know, honey. Y'all be like, bitch, we going to Red Lobster for lunch today. Ain't that how y'all be? Is that how y'all be on payday? Bitch, we're going to lunch with Red Lobster. I don't give a damn if we got 30 minutes. Bitch, I'm going to Red Lobster for lunch because a bitch got paid. But that's how y'all be, child, when y'all get paid. But have a great day. I love you guys. I feel a little bit better today. Somebody said, not me. I'm so frugal. I don't eat out every day. But yeah. And I don't eat a lot, so I don't spend a lot of money like that. But we're going to have a great day. I do feel a little better, so I am going to pop back in for the pop in today, okay? I'm going to make myself come hell or high water. I'm going to go and get my medicine up in me. I'm going to lay down so I can come on back on and be strong and ready to add the food for you guys later on, okay? Love you guys. Somebody said cheddars. I like cheddars. I like cheddars. I love cheddars. I like, who else? Where else do I like? I'll go and sit at the bar in a hot minute and do lunch. Where else do I like to go? I do like Red Lobster too. There's a little seafood joint that I like here too because they be playing like the music. They have the music and the food too. I like Chili's. Chili's is one of my places that I like to go. I love Chili's. But yeah, it's a few places out there, child, I love to go. But y'all have a great day. Olive Garden. I love Olive Garden. I can't eat a lot of pasta because it fill me up too quick. But I do love Olive Garden. I love their salad too. Yes, I do. But I see y'all putting it in there. Y'all, before we go, put in a few places where you guys like to go for lunch, where y'all have a great lunch. Right quick before we go, right quick, since we're still here. Where you guys like to go for lunch? Applebee's. Somebody said we went to Applebee's yesterday. Applebee's is cool. They always having little discounts on their menu. Somebody said I like fiery crabs. Don't get me started on seafood because I'm a seafoodie. Okay, I love seafood balls. Like that's my ish. Give me a nice drink and a seafood ball. I'm good. Tyra, we gotta hang out, okay? Because you just speaking my language, sis. Okay, Tyra. If you ever in my city, you gonna have to pull up. We're gonna have to go eat some seafood together, sis, because I am a seafoodie. Okay. Somebody said Jollibee's. Okay, what type of food do they have there? My degree is real. Somebody said Jollibee's. Somebody said painkiller, Firebirds. Okay, Taco Mama. I like tacos. I'm into that. I'm a huge seafood person though. I love seafood, guys. Love seafood. Love it. I'm into what do I get when I do my seafood ball? I gotta have the crab legs. I like mussels. I eat mussels. Of course, I gotta have my shrimp in there, and I gotta have my boiled eggs because I like the garlic eggs. That's my thing. Yes, garlic eggs. That's absolutely. Says in New Orleans, seafood and hamburgers. Okay. Says a caramel. I don't think Atlanta is ready for it. Baby, listen, Atlanta is always ready. Okay, and I know all the good places to go. So if you ever in Atlanta, because y'all, who would that hit me in the DM saying, caramel, when we come to Atlanta, we need to hang out. I'm open for that. They said that we need to have like a subscribers hangout type day. Okay, y'all let me know because I'm known to pull up, child. If I'm not busy, yeah, we'll pick a spot and we'll all go to like a little restaurant and hang out, have some drinks and laughs and act the food and eat. How about that? Okay. If you're ever in the area, we might have to plan that one day, okay? Because I had a ball when we had the little meet and greet with the content creators. I had a ball. I ain't even gonna hold you. And I moved a whole bunch of stuff around. Joe's Craft Shack, yes, they moved the one that was close to me. Papa Do's is my other spot, okay? Papa Do's is my other spot, all right? Yes, God. I love Papa Do's, all right? They're a little on the pricey side, but it's fine. I love some good food, so I'll spend it. Yes, Papa Do's, and they always be packed too. And my husband like that place. When he have a birthday, he wants to go to Papa Do's. So absolutely, we have multiple locations in Atlanta. So I definitely be at Papa Do's. That's a definite spot for me. Yes, okay. So yeah, we might need to think about that. Have like a subscribers meetup type, a subscribers meet and greet where we can go somewhere and have drinks and interact. Because you guys see me online, but to actually be around a person and hang out and laugh, and I like stuff like that. And I'm not bougie. Well, I don't know as far as how I like to eat and drink, but I ain't stuck up or bougie. They'll tell you, anybody that met me, if anybody's in the chat, if y'all was at the meet and greet, it was a good time. I'm a good time, okay? So let's get out of here. It says that I'll fly in town for that. Yeah, I'm open to that. I'm open because y'all know I love y'all out here, child. I love y'all. Let me get better, though. Let me get better. We're going to have to plan a meet and greet, okay? I do like oysters, but I don't like them when they're raw, guys. I won't do the raw ones, but I do like the oyster Rockefeller. I like the steamed oysters, okay? I like them like that, and I put my little hot sauce on there. Yes, child, I do, because that's a little aphrodisiac, and Caramel, she's a little freak sometimes, and that kind of helps boost my little freak number up, honey, when I eat a little oysters. Ain't nothing wrong with that, child. Okay, so what y'all saying? Says it, I'm a good time. I'm a good time. Hell, if I get a few drinks in me, baby, I'll be like, yeah, let's send some shots over here. I'll buy you some shots too. I ain't stingy. Damn sure will. I'm a good time. Don't get it twisted, baby. I'm a good time. So we have to plan that. A subscribers meet and greet day, okay? Because somebody else asked me about that. And I said, that might be a good idea that we do that, okay? I ain't heard anybody else talking about it. So that's going to be our thing over here, over on the Caramel Real Show. A subscribers meet and greet day. So y'all come on to the city, honey, to my city, and let's hang out, okay? Get some drinks, some seafood. Somebody said I tried mussels for the first time, and they were, yes, God. If you get them in that seafood ball, honey, and that butter and stuff, yes, God. I like the green ones and the black ones. Green ones and the black mussels, they are good. All right, somebody said I'm here for it. We'll plan it, guys. We'll talk about it some more. We will. All right, y'all have a great day. Enjoy your Friday. Be safe until I see you guys again. And goodbye. Let's stop sharing because I'm still sharing screens. And goodbye. Let's get y'all some bounce music so y'all can get on out of here, honey. Bye.